What up? It's Tori here, back with another skate park tour. This one was suggested to me. I've seen a few comments about it. And honestly, the last comment I saw, as soon as I seen it, I immediately drove out here. I just made the hour drive. I gotta admit, that thing was boring. It was over an hour. It was all back roads. But you know what? We made it. Because we're here for the park. All right? We're not here for me. So let's get into this video. Southbend Skatepark in LaGrange, Georgia. Let's do it. So from this fancy sign here, which is kind of in the back of the park. Well, it's my first time here. There are like different ways in here, but first things first, this is the bowl, like the transition side, which is really cool. It's pretty small, really isn't too much to see, but it's enough to do. You have about what do you call this? I'll say maybe there's like a 5-foot drop in. There's coping all around. But first things first, I will like to say, I love the aesthetic of the park, like the tan and the red. That's really dope. And I think the highest over here is like a 7-foot. So yeah, we'll also hop in here just to get the size. But yeah, here we are. Let's do a little walk around really quick, shall we? But you can see the background as well for the street view. We will get into that. Sorry about the wind, guys. And as we're walking around, this is a really cool shallow bowl. I like this thing. As we're walking around, there's this little cute quarter pipe right here. Look at this thing. Look at that. Drop in practice. What? So yeah, you have this. I think this is about 7 feet. It might be the same height as that over there. Yeah. Check her out. And you have this little, I don't know, platform here with a ledge that you can mess around on. I mean, this ledge is fun. It's kind of cool that they put it here because they didn't have to, so something else to grind. And this goes into a quarter you can drop in on and head down to the street section. Look at that. But there's another part about this bowl that I want to show you guys. I think it's a little odd, but it's not that odd, but I'll show you. So what I think is a little odd about this bowl, there's a roll-in right here, but the roll-in goes straight into the street section, which is cool. I mean, yeah, have at it. But you would think there would be a roll-in into the bowl and not the short. Not short. What word am I looking for? Into the street section. And I say short because, I mean, unless you actually plan on just coasting, you really don't have a lot of time to hit these ledges or these rails because you're going to be going so fast. Use all the noise. I know the wind and the train's pretty loud. Hang in there with me, guys. But we're in the middle of the bowl here on this beautiful day. And here we are. I think this is about a 7-foot, 8-foot. Not too bad. Check her out there. Looks good. Looks good. Let's get the other view without me in it. Check that baby out. Pretty smooth bowl. You can have some fun in here. You hit a nice carve here. Now, I'm gonna assume if like a lot of guys want to carve, maybe, how would I do this? Geez, I don't know how I would do this, honestly. Maybe you could drop in here and hit this, right? Carve around here. But I skate goofy, so I would have to front side this, which is terrifying for me, but you could carve. Guess you can come around here and go back up there. But how would you hit the line in here? How would you guys do it in order to get the line to go around this way? Let me know what you think. Yeah, I spoke too soon. There actually is a roll-in on the other side, but again, it's into the street section, but it's a little more into the bowl because you can actually ride up this thing. But yeah, you got 2 roll-ins, pretty cool. And you actually have enough room to do what you need to do. Going into the street section, if you're on the right side of the bowl, remember that's the sign where we started off. Come down this way. The right side of the bowl, you have this huge flat ground area. I can always appreciate a nice flat ground area. And then you have this rail here, a round rail that goes down the bank. I thought these were going to be steps. A lot of parks like to do steps, bank. So yeah, there's that. And there's a nice little ledge here that you can hit that looks like it goes into a quarter. I'm not really sure. But This is just like a full bank around here. Yeah, full bank all the way around. So there you go. Heading down from that bank, there's a rail here. And there's this fun little quarter pipe deal here. Look at that. It reminds me of like the snowplow trucks. That's what that reminds me of. But that's really fun. It looks really weird from this angle because it looks like it's only this side. It looks like that quarter pipe had too many shots and now it's all over the place. But now this goes into a bank, right? Goes down on the other side, and you have this nice ledge here. The ledge is different on the other side. Not really sure for what reason. This is like an aesthetic choice for the color or what, but it could have been the same as this. It doesn't feel the same either, which is odd. But you have this rail here, right, that goes along the bank, and you also have this ledge, like ledge kind of mani pad deal that you can hit. Check her out, check her out. I love the way this part looks, by the way, just the color, I'm digging it. Little cool stuff like this, look at that. That was like one half of the park, so now we're gonna see the other half, which is right behind me here. So I guess we can get into these stairs. And before we go into it, so I don't repeat it, this next section, everything is symmetrical. So there's only one difference on one side, and I'll point that difference out to you. But anything I show you on one side is the exact same on the other. Let's do it. Starting off, you have this nice little quarter here, right? And it's on top of this complete flat ground, not anything going on up there, which is good. It's good to have empty spaces in the park. And then you have this bank here and a rail that goes into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stair. Or if you go on this side, it's just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stair. It's kind of odd how they got that, but nice little decent sized rail you can hit here. It's a round rail with the ledge in the middle. Hit on both sides. Is it me or does it look like no one's really hit this too much? The rail kind of looks like that too. I mean, obviously people have, but I've seen other parks where these were so much more scratched up. But at the same time, I don't know how long this park's been here. It's probably really new. Going back into the bank, and here's the quarter pipe. Check her out. Now at the top, I have to be vigilant because guys are skating, so I don't want to stay in anyone's way. Park etiquette. So yeah, let's get into this part here. So that's where we were, where this quarter pipe is on that end. And we have a nice little mani pad type ledge here, and it goes straight off into this bank, which I think is really neat, right? Now remember, I told you guys everything's symmetrical except for one thing, and you have this ledge here, but the only thing different up here is this ledge, right? It's not really much of a ledge. It's more of a bank, so I actually think that's really neat how they did that. Yeah, so you can ride up and get some air out, or you can get some air going up that and then jump down. So that's really nice, and you can still grind it. It's like a bank slash platform deal they did here. Not bad. And turning around this way, we have this really just like a plant, right? That's into a quarter pipe. So I tell people all the time, things like this always remind me of the Tony Hawk game, because it's like, it's supposed to be a wall, but they made it a quarter pipe, but it's not supposed to be, but it is anyway, because why not? So I just think these are pretty cool. But yeah, there's just a quarter pipe on this side. We'll have to check the other. I don't think there's another one on that side, but let's see. On this planter, it's just a ledge all the way around. Look at that. Would it be rude skate etiquette to sit here, although you can grind it? I don't know. Check that out. So it's a ledge all the way around. And you know, they had to keep the aesthetic going with the red here. Not bad. And it looks like a makeshift DIY mani pad someone brought. Hey, not bad. They should keep that here. And finally, Again, it's symmetrical. You have a quarter pipe on the left, a quarter pipe on the right. You have 2 rails with a 1, 2, 3, 4 stair platform. 1, 2, 3, 4 stair. And it just leads up out in the middle of the street. Now, I'm assuming this rail is strictly for aesthetic purposes. It's like, it's grindable, but it's really not. I don't think you're supposed to really do anything here. I would advise against it because you have to make a really sharp turn. But yeah, this is the whole park, guys. So check out the overview of that guy. Very nice. So this is Southbend Skatepark in LaGrange, Georgia. Tell me what you liked about this park. I thought this was really interesting. It looks really clean. Yeah, dude, it's a pretty solid park. You could really have a decent time here. It's not like a whole lot going on where it's like some big, huge, nothing scary is at this park. Like, you could be at this park and relax. I like this park. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you have any more suggestions for a park, let me know. Catch you guys in the next one. Yeah.